We've covered Famiclones before, and we've covered the Family Basic package, the actual official keyboard that Nintendo sold. But we've never covered a Famiclone with a keyboard, till now. Right, and here it is. This is the postdoctoral F09 educational computer, and yeah, it's well, I'm pretty sure it's a Famiclone. I mean, these look like Famicom cartridges to me. It's in this packaging, which is really going to be really scrunchy, so I'll probably have to kill some of the sound when I'm opening this up. But yeah, this is how I got it. I don't know if this is the original packaging or if there was something over the top or whatever, but it's certainly what I received it as. So as you can imagine, I have not actually tested it yet. So no idea if this is going to work. I mean, either way, we've got a video, right? Either we're going to try it out or we're going to look inside, or maybe even both. Who knows? Anyway, let's get this out of the wrappings and actually just take a proper look at it. Yeah, I don't know if it's the quality of the wrapping or if is it just the age of it, but I basically disintegrated as soon as I started taking it apart, and this is also starting to break apart. Apologies for the squeaking there, I'm sure. Anyway, let's take some of this out, and you know what, I will take it out and then I will cut to that, because this is going to squeak like anyone's business. I can tell that already. And there we are. Yeah, that was incredibly squeaky. It smells like it's already blown up, which is always good, but that could just be literally plastics that have been stuck in cellophane smell. We'll find out. Oh, the incredibly flimsy cart. Oh, my word. Yeah, that does not look clean, so that's going to be interesting. Anyway, so yeah, it's like the cheapest PC keyboard going. Power button. Power light, really high quality keypad. Reset button on the back. Yeah, we've got our power in, and we've got our, oh, there's an RF. Okay, so we've got RF and composite, so there we go. And that's it pretty much. That's a device. So where's everything plug in then? Oh, there they are. I missed them. There we go. And 2 joystick ports. Obviously not NES standard of any kind or Famicom, but probably Atari standard most of these use. So yeah, we have our gun, which weighs nothing, like just nothing. And is incredibly rattly. And the joy pads, which are heavier, but still weigh almost nothing. Yeah, and they just look horrible. Oh God, that's like a joystick, but with a crosshair on top of it. That's going to be interesting to use. Right. Oh, and we've got the mouse. Okay, so there's obviously some element of this. This just feels like a normal mouse, I will say. It's not. It's probably the heaviest of everything here, which is interesting. And a nice def adapter, which is a 9 volts DC out, so at least we can use that. Center negative, so in fact it's a PC Engine power supply, so we can definitely find one of those if this doesn't work. And yeah, the usual multi-million in one carts that have all the games under the sun and then more so, and a 48 in one, which is a slightly more reasonable number of educational games, we guess. Okay, well, the only thing we can do is try plugging the thing in and see if it turns on. Okay, here we are. We have got it all plugged in. We've got the stupid number in one games cartridge in. It turns on. I admit I didn't check the def adapter before I plugged it in, which you really should do, but given the cost of this thing and the fact that it's on a safety block, I just plugged it in and it worked. So there you go. Right, so yeah, we have one of the really cheap controllers plugged in as well, and it feels awful. We have, go on, what's the number it go to? Does it actually go to? There's a different number at the top already. But there you go. And it's just all there. It'll be duplicates. It always is. So anyway, I guess we try Super Mario. Let's see if Super Mario is actually Super Mario. Let's start. There we go. Oh, you know, the buttons work. I can't actually see the screen. I'm going to have to stand up. Ah, I fell. Is this the same? I don't recall. I haven't played Super Mario in a long time, so it could be. But yeah, so it's Super Mario. We won't bother going through all the games because obviously it will just be the same collection of games. So what we'll do instead is we're going to try out this educational cartridge and see if we can get any of this other stuff running. I can't get the light gun working either. I don't have a working CRT that I can use at the moment. So anyway, let's try and swap games. This may completely screw up my recording device because it does not like anything weird happening. So let me sort that out anyway. Okay, so now we have the educational one. Oh, it's got a mouse pointer. Okay, oh, we can control the mouse pointer with this, but what happens if we plug the mouse in? Let's just try plugging the mouse in. It is helpfully marked on the top, Joy 1 and Joy 2. Oh, there we go. Is that working? That is working. It's fiddly, but it's working. Okay. Well, there you go. It's a mouse. Now, okay, this has got letters, so can we in fact use the keyboard? I don't know what's going on. Right, I don't know either. I don't understand what I'm doing. Oh, okay. That's all it's doing. I don't think we've got any sound coming out, but I think that's probably fine. Okay, so how do we exit? Oh, there we go. Can we do Y? No. Okay, so I'm not convinced the keyboard does anything. Is this the keyboard? Finger game. Oh, what the hell? I can't even read them. Well, the keyboard is working, but yeah, that's yeah, okay. I've got no idea what that was doing. How do I escape? You know what? We'll just reset. I think that's probably the best bet. Okay, message. So can I just type? There we go. So the keyboard does work. It's not the Family Basic rip-off I was hoping it was going to be. An escape word there. So, oh, is this solitaire? We have solitaire. We do have solitaire. Look at that. Anyway, now to play solitaire, I'm sure. That's quite fluid, actually. That's surprisingly fluid. Okay, so how about, this is normal stuff. It's normal, yeah, it's normal Famiclone stuff. The mouse working, and working quite well, I will say, is astonishing, and I'm quite interested in that. The keyboard does do stuff, although it's not the Family Basic rip-off I was assuming it was going to be, which I actually kind of hoped it was going to be. And the games cartridge is just the usual Famiclone games listing that you always get with all these things. So, the controllers are awful as well, but that was a given. So let's turn everything off and open this up and take a look inside. I suspect it's just going to be a very simple blob on a board, which is what these Famiclones normally are. But it's just interesting to see in respect to this keyboard layout. So back in a bit. All right, here we are again with the board. So let's just I've got a screwdriver. So I doubt it's going to be anything particularly complex, just, yeah, a few screws around the outside. I wonder if the centre ones are to hold the keyboard on, so we'll just try undoing the outer ones first, and then only do the 4 inner ones if we need to. It's not opening up still, so I assume that we do have to do these. They are the same screws, so that's good. Right. Yep, now it's coming apart. All right, let's turn it over. And off comes that. Oh, well, there we go. Nice simple plastic design for the top part. A membrane keyboard with some dodgy taped bits. Yeah, that's it. That's literally the keyboard. It's this membrane. That's a cartridge bit which connects somewhere else underneath the plastic. I wonder how we get that out. Oh no, that's literally the board. Okay, that's literally the board there. And then this. Which is interesting. I'm going to take this out. Yes, we are. There we go. That's what I was missing. I was expecting to find. There's our blob. So that'll be our NES on a chip. There's just a million of these things made. So there we go. It is just that. It's a NES on a chip. Very simple components outside of that. Some of these plastic ovals. I do like the way they've done the joystick ports though, with these plastic shrouds around them. That's quite nice. And yeah, the cartridge port, which is literally just a simple wire to the board, which goes straight into that Famicom clone, the Famicom clone on a chip. Yeah, very simple. Very, very simple, very cheap keyboard. Obviously, it's just plastic push style with springs, which just push down on these membrane bits. We have to make sure we get this lined up properly, otherwise it will never work. And plus the screws will go through the actual thing. But yeah, there we go. It's a very simple device. It's kind of interesting in its own right. The keyboard motif. There's quite a few of these, by the way. There's like several coloured ones as well, which has got like red and green, all different coloured keys and stuff. I will imagine they're all pretty much the same construction inside, though, because yeah, this is probably the cheapest way of doing this. All right, well that's that then. If you like the video, please hit like. If you really like the video, please hit subscribe. If you didn't like the video or you have something else to say, then please leave it in the comments below. If you want to help us financially, you can join our Patreon, which helps buy things like this, or the membership for YouTube. If you want to help us outside of being financially, which is also appreciated as well, then liking, sharing, commenting the videos helps an awful lot. Yeah. See you next time.
The present is horrible. The future looks bleak. Remember our childhood to get us through the